Hello everyone. So yeah, in the last session we started Python, right? So we have seen like setup, some introduction of Python. What is a Python? Where do we use, right? And how to install Python. Now we have set up that in a system as well. IDE is open, right? Now we are only focusing on the hands-on, right? So here one file will also generate by default main.py. So whatever content is there inside it, right? Let's remove it. Okay, not required. So if you want to write something in Python, right? We have to write single. Let's go to this document once. So here we have a like print statement with hello world, right? Let me copy the same as it is here. So this time what happened? Print hello world, right? If you will run this, you can run that. Yeah, so as you can see, right, main.py is a one file which was already there and which already created, right? And test.py is a one file which I created now, right? So if you want to run it, right, we have to click on this play button. Okay, you can see here the file will select. So I right now have a two file, right, main.py and test.py. So suppose if I want to go with the main.py, so this time this main.py will run. So if I will click on it, right, you will get the output here, hello world. So print is a one of the statement, right, which will always give the output in the console, right? So it is that much simple in Python, right? But if you want to write this hello world example in this Java or C++, right, it will require at least 4 to 5 line code, right? It cannot be worked with a single line of code. So that way the Python will work actually. So Python is one of the simplest language, simple language, right? So at beginning you can create a one file, main.py will come by default, right? You can just write the code on it, print hello world, and it will start the giving the output to us, right? So the simple program. If someone will ask you, could you please write the Python code which should display hello world? So you have to write the single line print and you can write the hello world. That means it is ready for it, right? Hello world, it will start the I mean when I will run it, right, it will give me output on the console, right? So we have seen a first program how to run in Python with hello world, right? So inside the main.py itself, I just have written print statement hello world and I have run it, right? It has given me a hello world like that, right? Now let's go to this document once again, right? Then if you want to perform any kind of operation, arithmetic operation, right, then we can go with this way as well, like a equal to 10, b equal to 20 and print something like that, right? So let me go to this and will paste the same here. Okay, so what I'm doing here, we have like a equal to 10 and b equal to 20, right? So here in Python, indentation is very important, right? Where we are looking, where we are writing and what we are writing, because indentation means what, that we have to understand. Actually, if you are understand with other programming language, that means kind of curly braces. So here we have start a equal to 10 and b equal to 20. Let's say if I will go and give this slash, then it is started error, right? Why? Because it is saying that unexpected, that means it is saying that b is coming under the a only, right? So here what we have to understand, that whatever we are writing, that indentation means wherever we are starting this a and b, that indentation is very important, right? Please be careful about it. If you will miss the indentation, right now it's beginning only, right? So I'm writing a two variable, a equal to 10, b equal to 200, and here I will write print the sum a plus b. So what happen, right, it will give me sum of a plus b, whatever it is. So if I will click on run out, right, so you can see here first it is giving me hello world, then here it is giving me the sum equal to 30. So here in print, right, if I'm writing something in double quote, that is displaying as it is. If I'm writing something in here which is doing calculation, so here it is having a and b. What is a and what is an b? So here a and b is like a variable only. A and b is like a variable, right? So let me write this here, a and b are the variable. A is a variable, a and b are the variable, right? So variable is what? Who will store the values, right? So let's understand in detail about it. So a is some kind of variable. Let's say this 100 to 100 is what? It's a data only, right? So 100 to 100 is a data. That data, if you want to store somewhere, right, you require some kind of variable. Like for example, I'm a person, right? I want to live somewhere. That means in word, right, that means I required some kind of room, some kind of house, right? Same like if you want to store your data, that time it is also required some kind of room in memory, right, where it does store. So wherever is required, we can use them directly. So variable is on or behave like a same only. So variable is like one kind of block, one kind of room of this 100 and B is like one kind of room, one kind of block of 200. That way you can understand. So that will be easy to understand, because everything whichever we want to perform the operation, right, we have to save that into a computer memory, then only we can perform the operation. Like us, right, if you want to if I'm in a sleeping mode, right, if my brain is not working that time, if someone will ask me like, could you please give me this result of this particular things, can you perform the addition of that time, what happened, right, I will not be able to reply because I'm unable to think on it, right? Same thing is happening with the computer also. So if you will not provide this information to computer memory, computer does not understand what you want to ask and what you're looking, right? So A and B is a one variable which will keep a one particular block actually, and inside that block you can store that values. So inside the A 100 will store, inside the B 200 will store. Then we can say that the sum equal to A plus B, which could be 300. So that way we do get the sum equal to 300, right? So that way we do understand how to create the variables and how to store the values, right? So A is a by default type is int only, B is a type of 200. I mean B is a type of int only, right? So we have a different data type, that also we will understand, right, step by step. So first what we did, we have simply display that print statement, and then we have written the A equal to 100, B equal to 200 with print statement, right? So what is the Python version we are going to use? We are going to use 3.19 something Python version we have, right? Yeah. So that is a simple thing that we have understand. If you have a display that Python hello world example, right, and if you want to display some variables, some values, right, that also you can display, and that is a Python version. Now we are going to start with specific terms of the Python, right? Specific terms of the Python. So first term that will come is identifier. What is the identifier? That we have to understand. Okay. So identifier is what? A custom name in Python program is called identifier. Custom name means what? Actually, whenever we do write a program, right, we have two things, predefined or user defined, right? What is the first thing we have? That is a predefined, and something is called user defined, right? As we have started recently, right? So you don't have to worry about what is the meaning of this user defined, right? Or what is a predefined. So something that you can understand that when we install the Python, right, something has come with the Python itself. That is called predefined things. I mean, it's predefined. User defined, that means user means here kind of developer only. Here user means we can look like developer only. Developer means suppose I am developing the code, right? So I am a developer. So one is a predefined things and second one is a user or developer defined things. So that means if I will write something, if developer writes something, right, that is called identifier. That you have to keep in your mind. Okay. The custom name in Python program is called identifier. It can be function name, right? What is a function? We will understand later on. Okay. Right now you have to understand it can be function name or class name or module name or variable name. Any name which will be defined by the developer or by the user, that is called identifier. If something is defined by the Python itself, that time it is called predefined things. Okay, on that we do get some kind of keywords, okay, that will come in a later on, right? So that you have to understand what is identifier. Like for example here A and B. A and B is defined by me only. If I want, I can change the name as well. In place of A and B, I can use here X and Y also. X and Y, right? So that time what happened, right? X and Y is a one kind of variable, and here also I have to perform X comma X plus Y. So that name I change according to my choice, right? I mean, I can keep X, I can keep A, I can keep Y, right? I can keep anything like that. I can keep number 1, number 2, something as well, right? So that means the things which name you can change, right? That is called identifier. So X and Y is identifier here, right? That way you can understand. Okay, identifier is clear. Now let's talk about the reserve word. Reserve word is something which is a keyword look like that. Okay, which is already that I am talking predefined, right? So like for example here I am talking true. I cannot change the name of true. False. I cannot change the name of false. None. I can't change. So whatever we have a total 33 reserve word with Python, that has come with the Python itself, right? Whose name we cannot change actually. That will look like, that will having the same only. So you can count here 3 plus 4, you can count them, right? That could be a total 33 only. So right now we are a beginner only, right? We are just started from the scratch. So I am not going to explain too much about this 33, right? Topic wise, we will understand what is the use of true, false, none, and, or, not, is, if, else, while, for, break, continue, return, in, yield. There is a lot of try, exception, finally, raise, assert. import, from, as, class, def. You have to just understand that total we have 33 keywords in the Python, and the keyword is divided in different categories, and this category we will look when do we go on a specific topic. So topic wise they are going to come, right? Something is related to the data type, something related to the conditional statement, something related to the loops. So that all we will cover on the topic wise later on, not now. Right now you just have to understand that we have a total 33 reserved word, and reserved word is something which is a predefined things whose name we cannot change. So we have two things, the things which name can be changed and the things which name cannot be changed. So the name which we can be changed, that is called identifier, right? That's it. Now we are going to understand about what the accept the following three reserved word, all the content only lowercase alphabet symbol. Yeah, you can see here Python is a kind of case sensitive that you have to understand. Case sensitive, what is the meaning of case sensitive? Case sensitive means if something is predefined or if something you are defining, right, that time we have to keep that combination of small and capital, right? So we have like three type of keyword where first letter is capital. Actually you can see true T capital, false F capital, none N capital. Rest of all the keyword you can see here, right, they all are in a small letter only. Nothing is like a capital here, right? Nothing is like a capital here. Only here T is a capital, F is capital, N is capital. So that's I am explaining here. Except the following three reserved word all contain the lowercase alphabet symbols only. So like true, false and none, right? So inside this reserved word we have some word as well which is comes under the data types. So let's understand what are the data types, right? So Python contain the following inbuilt data types: int, float, complex, boolean, byte array, range, list, tuple, set, right, frozen set, dict and none. So they are the type of data type only. So what is a data type that we have to understand as name suggests. So that's right. So in this session we have just understand, okay, how to create kind of variables and how to display the result of it, right? And we have understand some basics, data types, identifiers, okay, reserved word. So I'm just making a small videos so that will help you to revise them as well, right? If you do not want to watch complete video, right, you can watch it a small piece of code as well. Okay, thank you guys, thanks for watching. If you like the video, please subscribe it. Thank you, take care, bye bye.